Age is in the building now.
Let's go. Strap in. This one's for the fighter. I took the oath. 20 years I gave my soul. Sandstorms, fire, a roadside blast. Everything I knew shattered fast.
You haven't seen nothing yet! Woo! Woo!
Drowning in turmoil, 15 meds, mine in a haze. Living felt like a permanent day. But I'm still standing, scarred and proud. Crushed by war, but I won't stay down. Voice of the broken, thunder in my chest. With the freedom fighters rising from the wreck. Parents pulled me from the edge of night, pushed me forward back into the light. Ski boots on, carving through pain. Found my fire on that frozen terrain. Said I was too old to beat to race, so I trained like hell, put them in their place. From slurred words to a podium stand. Yeah, I'm racing with lightning in my hands. Still standing, scarred and proud. Crushed by war, but I won't stay down. From Kokomo to Olympic slopes, we're the freedom fighters born to cope. Now I take the mic, not a rifle. Broadcast truth, yeah, that's survival. Paralyzed, but still I lead. With every word we plant a seed. Still standing, warriors loud. Can't break us, we scream it proud. Not wounded, we're on the attack. Freedom fighters, and we're taking it back. Freedom fighters, yeah. Keep rising.
And happy ride day and giveaway bike day. But first, we have the door prize. So what we have here is a trauma kit that Rider Justice provided for us. So it's a pink ticket, the one that you got when you registered. Woo, that's the one. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. 708347. Seriously? Let me see. 347. That's so funny. So you want to ride behind him? He's got the trauma kit. All right. So, for the moment we've all been waiting for, Jimmy, you want to come up here? This is my new friend, Jimmy. Jimmy is a Navy SEAL. Yes. And Jimmy is going to be getting this new bike. Not new, but new to him. It's a Yamaha V-Star. It's a sweet bike. It's a clean bike. It runs really great. And I hope that it gets you in the wind, and I hope it's a source of peace for you. So, let me take the keys out and give them to you.
Guys, say a few words at all.
Yes, you can.
So I think I heard 3 times when I came in the bar was wind therapy, heard it over and over. This is something I would have ever done for myself. I got out after 20 years and 12 deployments in 2022 and had a little issue with transition. So this is going to provide that freedom I missed. I used to have a bike 14 years ago. I got shot in the back and how to readdress some things. Kept my head down, kept going. 10 more deployments kind of put me in a weird mental spot. So super excited for this wind therapy you're all telling me about and get back on the horse. So appreciate you guys very much. Super humbled to be here.
All right. All right, so we were going to have him fire it up, but I left it up here with the key on, so I'm a dick. Never mind. All right, so we're getting ready to do the and the silent auctions. So I know the auction is a little bit of the pain in the ass, guys. I realize we were trying something new this year, and maybe it's not working out so well. But we're going to be doing that. The auction closes at 4 o'clock. So you just got to scan the item, the QR code. It'll come up, log in, and you can bid on there. If we find an item that doesn't have any bids on it currently, we're just going to auction it off live. So from here, if we will go back inside, and where's Jimmy? Where's the other Jimmy? No, the other Jimmy. You ready to auction off a sword? All right.
You know, I just wanted to tell everybody that is a part of ML Gratitude, thank you for welcoming into that family. I was in a dark part about 3 years ago, and my bike has been in the garage for 3 years collecting dust. And I had given up on life on May 22nd, 2022. May 22nd, 2022. I tried to take my life by taking a bunch of pills, and I woke up finding out that what I was committing suicide over, it was a misunderstanding, and I did nothing wrong, but I didn't know that. I just want to share that because sometimes we take our life because we think that moment nothing's going to get better, and usually the next day everything plays out. It might take some time, but everything plays out. I don't know. Does anybody know me up here without? Okay. So you know me. All right. God wasn't done with me. And from that point, this is what we've done. We have created a channel, 4 channels: audio, talk, gamer, and now we can teach them how to animate doing cartoons. We're in the process of having our first cartoon January 1st. It's 3 ducks teaching each other how to navigate the VA services. But believe it or not, my wife right there, she has created coloring books for the kids. And during those coloring books, it also shows you how to navigate, getting your DD-214, getting your benefits, getting your CRSC, getting your clothing allowance if you have an AFO or a prosthetic, which a lot of people don't know about that. I beg you, if you know a veteran out there that needs help, that needs to get navigation, because veterans, we're not lazy. We just don't know how to do the damn shit. Send them to us. We have Tracers podcast. We have a bunch of VSOs that they can't help you. They can direct you in the path that you need to go. But I can't express how much thank you, Kim. I gave up on my life a long time ago, and he kind of brought me out. And I just want to say thank you. And I have no idea how he got it up, but he got it up, and that's the bike today. And I'm kind of a special case because the trike, it wasn't brand new. It was just broken in the garage. And I think I'm the first one in Melgrads who fixed it. And I can't express how much that means to me. A lot of people don't understand unless they're in that situation that wind therapy is a therapy. And it really helps ignite the shit out of your bike to get you off the couch. So everybody that was here that's contributed, you guys contributed to this. You guys contributed to this. Thank you. Thank you for not giving up on us, because we gave up on ourselves the moment when we got out of the military. Thank you. Now Kim, the nominator, when he gets done, have him come over here so that we can have an interview with him. Okay, so as we wait for the nomination, I'll keep on playing the music when Kim tells me, and we'll get this interview started. I guess I can try to play the music just a little bit, just not too loud. Huh? Okay.
It's Army's birthday.
That's true.
Maybe
That's
Army
true.
goes rolling along or something like that.
In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do.
Yeah. Army goes rolling along. That's fucking patriotic for the badass.
Yeah.
Especially for today. Army birthday.
It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's the line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Hey. From the fields of Indiana to the swamps of Louisiana, to the golden coast of California, Uncle Sam's the only family he's got. His purple heartbeat won't stop, and his 18th birthday was the day he was born. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's the line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, stand on the front line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, pay the ultimate price. Oh.
The station where our veterans' voices are heard. MBR Talk.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. Welcome, Quack.
Program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
At Project ML, gratitude. Our mission is simple, to give motorcycles to veterans who need the kind of peace and freedom that only a ride can give.
Hey, Cass, this works too, right? Okay. All right. Well, if not, guess what? We'll do a lot of Kennedy. Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's an honor. It's an honor to be here. Super humbling.
I just want to make sure that this is the volume and everything is good. No worries. So what's the very first thing that you're going to do now that you have this bike? Are we going on a poker run? What are we doing?
Start slowly, know my limitations, number one, and do it safe. But stare at it, look at it, get it all propped up. I think going do a little cruise through Cheyenne Mountain State Park area just to try it out, and then just excited to see what comes after that.
Well, I'm extremely happy for you. I really am. One thing here at Military Broadcast Radio that we really want to do is, give veterans that voice, I'm sure, because we've talked before.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure we've both had some hard times. We've both been in the black well.
Yep.
Give me some encouragement. Everybody that's watching, a veteran that, might learn, because, I talked about my experience, and sometimes we're so narrow-minded, we don't realize, just let it play out kind of thing. Can you give us some words of encouragement? Because I don't want to keep you here forever.
Yeah, for sure. I work in the not-for-profit realm as well, adventure sports and guiding veterans. And one thing I've learned about my own past is, I was so good at compartmentalizing all my trauma and putting that on a shelf, and then never looking at it until something happens, that shelf collapses on you, then all your problems are laid bare. The one thing I do know for sure, your brain is just like a muscle, just like a deadlift. Yeah. You got to train it. And so a lot of the times the veterans were stuck in this rut in the road, literally a muddy rut. When you're growing up, your truck wheel gets stuck in there and it can't get out. Right. So these neural pathways are literally going right to a negative thought, right to a negative action. And I stand here today, I promise you that we can retrain those neural pathways with stuff like all that we're talking about, other things we can do. I like it or not, I'm a gratitude journaling guy. In the morning, I wake up and I write down all the things I'm thankful for.
I've heard that creating like a love you book, a journal thing, absolutely, can really help things. Yeah. I haven't tried that yet, but I'm supposed to start that. We actually had a sermon on our channel a couple of days ago, and our assignment was creating a joy book. Yeah. So, yeah,
it's great. Yeah, I journal, and then I also, that's how I pray. I pray via writing. And I pour my heart out. So yeah, that's very helpful. But we got to retrain those neural pathways. It works. It really works.
And you're a Marine.
I was a Navy. I did 20 years in the Navy.
Okay.
And the SEAL teams, and I had about 12 deployments in there. So
well,
a lot of work.
Thank you, and thank you for being here. And
super humbling.
One more question out to the crowd.
Yeah.
Have you figured out how you're going to pay it forward yet?
Absolutely. I think just those little wins, and when I work with the veterans and talk about this stuff, I think I'm ignited to do that even more. I got a free motorcycle. Are you kidding me?
Right.
So anything, it just encouraged me to be more motivated, for sure.
All right. I appreciate you, Jimmy. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And once again, congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, everybody. We are hoping that worked. We are hoping that worked. If not, then like I said, we are hoping that worked. And if not, I'm sure somebody would have messaged us and let us know if you couldn't hear or what. So, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to get ready to take it down. But I tell you what, if you haven't tuned in, tune in about an hour. You'll be watching Red and it's just tiring out here. It's Red and Eva. I believe Red and Eva are both doing their show. So this is H signing off. I wanted to give a real shout out quick to Cassie. My wife, she came out here. She don't like sweat, but she came out here. So she's definitely helping us, and she donated a generator. And she's like, no. All right, so with that being said, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Jimmy is the winner of the 3rd annual ML Gratitude motorcycle. He is Navy, and he is also in the nonprofit sector. So continuing to pay it forward. Once again, thanks for joining us. And you're listening to Military Broadcast Radio on the special breaking announcement. See you guys tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Military Broadcast Radio. As we wrap up today's show, we want to remind you that the podcast of today's episode will be available right after we go off the air. So if you missed any part of the show or want to listen again, be sure to check it out. And remember, we're here to support and honor our veterans. Your stories and experiences matter, and we are committed to giving you a platform to share them. That's right. We're here to give our veterans a voice. So don't forget to catch the podcast and stay connected with us. Giving our veterans a voice.